Isn't there a long name for that? It's unpronounceable. Osawachamatami or something like that? Osnaburg?
Yes.
Osnaburg.
Osnaburg?
Osnaburg.
Osnaburg.
Osnaburg?
Osnaburg.
Osnaburg. What's that thing?
It's called an iPhone.
Alright.
Yeah, it's 2019.
Well, anyway, the barn over there behind the Hale house is where the ox are. Let's go back. I'm going to show you the chickens. Alright, so. You can imitate the sheep here in a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, I love doing this. I like doing this. What's up, bro?
Bruh.
I'm gonna say that to the sheep.
No, where's my thing?
Now, you guys know what
Where's my thing? Stop, where's my thing?
free range means you let them run free.
Bro, where's my thing?
Bray. Bray, you think?
No, bruh. Bruh is my thing. Bruh.
Bray.
Bruh.
Bray.
Bruh.
Bray.
Bruh.
Bray.
Bruh. Do not feed the animals.
Hey, chickens, do you want an iPhone?
Oh my god!
He looks so ugly. Pet them?
It's a beautiful chicken.
It's a sheep.
Now, here's the thing about them.
Boys and girls, listen.
They're all girls.
So there's no hen?
No, they're all hens. Yeah, the girl chickens, this is kind of hard, but you don't need a boy. In fact, the boys are kind of a pain. The girls are all right, but the boys are very territorial. And the last boy we had, we named Stu because he bit a kid. And that ended his reign. And he was really stupid because he was young and he didn't know he was in paradise. He had like 20 girl chickens. Now, if they're free reign, why do we have them caged up?
So he doesn't run away.
Well, where would a chicken go? It's fed here, it's housed here, it's safe here, and look, people come by, so the chickens are entertained by you guys. What do you want?
Oh, answer.
Are you trying to give him a high five? I'll take a high five.
And you will.
It looks so sick.
Do it better.
I told you.
All right, now, quiet. You don't need a boy. The chickens will lay eggs, and that's fine, but the eggs will not hatch. So, one of the reasons we haven't opened this up is because they're not very big chickens yet, right? They haven't grown old enough. Now, the one chicken the two red ones are called Rhode Island Reds. The white one's just called a chicken. But there's also red laced blue Harringtons. They're going to have to give me a list because these are all new chickens. There's, see the white one with the collar? Now, if you guys don't jump up and down, they're all coming out to take a look at you. Those are, it's the name of an Indian tribe in Sandusky. They're Columbards too. Wyandotte. They are Wyandotte Columbards. The chickens were just brought over here. Quiet. The chickens were just brought over here at the beginning of the week. They were brought over here. They got to get used to. They've got to get used to being right here, right? They got to get used to living here. Now, after a while, when they're used to getting fed here, then we'll let them out. And they go any place they want, but they pretty much go between here and the barn and back. And then, when all the kids go home, right, they got a can. All we got to do is shake the can, and the chickens will all come back in, except usually one. And then we have to go get it. And sometimes that chicken's called Stu, too.
Yeah.
But these guys will get a lot bigger. And during the summer, they're allowed to go any place they want, and they kind of just scrounge around for anything, but they will come back here to get fed in the evening, and they want to go in there because we do have hawks. One of the advantages of a male is they will protect the hens if you've got one. But see, we've got these little pens here because the hawks have come down and tried to go at them. So we have hawks. Now we're going to go see the sheep next. Does anybody have a question about chickens? Maybe some of you guys have small farms. Do you?
Yeah.
Anybody here? What's your question? Or you got a small farm?
How long have you had these chickens?
Since about February.
Oh.
When we did the maple syrup this spring, they were about that big. You know, they were just a little itty bitty, and they all pretty much look the same. You could see the males because they had a little comb on the top of their head, and the females did. But they were real little, and since like the end of February, 1st of March, when we did the maple syrup program here, that's when we got the baby chickens. Yes, ma'am. That happens to me too. It comes with age. And it happens a lot later. All right, everybody, put your hat on. See, I used to be Sergeant Jones, and I was over there. In fact, my toy guns are still over there. I marched the kids, and I would near them. All right, oh, there you go. Now, Sergeant Jones, put your hat the way you like it. When a kid came to me when I was Sergeant Jones, I made them put them. I think their colors are blue and gold.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can see you guys coming. You want to go see the sheep now?
Yeah. Are we allowed to touch them?
Don't jump up and down and yell at them, and don't climb on the fence. Okay, what is your problem? Okay, wait a minute. You gotta look at. Okay, what's your well, they don't come to anybody.
Oh. Aww. I have to zoom in just to see them.
No. He said stay off the fence.
A lot of people are starting to raise chickens. So you're right. And if you don't have it with weather, they're all to get sick.
Their belly sagging.
All right, you guys. These sheep are called. Here, you gotta get down on this side. It's yellow. Got it. All right, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
I'm not shy with my voice. I'm pretty loud, right?
Yeah.
Those are Tunis sheep. Tunis because they come from Tunisia. Tunisia's in Africa. You know it snows in Africa? It does, yeah. Now, sheep, what color is sheep?
White.
What color is the snow that it snows in Africa?
White.
What color are the baby sheep?
White.
No.
Brown.
When they're born, they're red. Kind of a brindle red. Redder than they are now. If those other ones get out of their way, you could see them. Hey, maybe we can get them to come over here. Let's all yell, hey you!
Hey you!
Hey you!
Hey you! Hey you! Hey you! Hey you! Hey you!
Forget it. Maybe they don't know the girls. What do you call a boy sheep? A ram.
Oh.
Right, a ram. What do you call a girl sheep? Go ahead.
A female.
So the girl sheep are called you. Now the babies. Now you get a good look at a couple of them. they're getting lighter now, but when they're born with all their wool, and they're born red. They're born in February in the snow. And the reason they're red is their mama can see them in the snow. Now, they will become white later on. Now, I practice this a lot because it's messed up. Sheep don't shed, they gotta be sheared every spring. Oh, you know that, okay. They gotta be shed. We're not hurting them, though I don't think the sheep really appreciate it. But if they weren't shed, their wool would just keep growing like this. After a year or two, yeah, they look like a cheese pet. Really nasty. So they have to be sheared, and they would look really skinny. They will be. What we're going to do is we got some sow and grow thing and talk about farms, and they'll shear a couple of them here in a week or so the sheep won't be really hot over the summer. Now, wool with two things. If you look at it through a microscope, it's got microscopic hooks in it, and that's one of the things that makes it so valuable. The strands hook together. Of course, it's valuable in that you want to shear them every year, but the reason they don't shear, see why you got to be careful. Oh, I'm so tongue-tied now. But anyway, because they are sheared and they turn into wool, that is real important. Now here's another thing. Sheep are pretty gentle. Hey, come on over here, ladies. Sheep are pretty gentle. They don't attack anybody. Now the males will. The males have got strong heads and they'll try to butt you. Yeah. Oh, we had a little girl, we had a Randon there, and you know, nice, and she's talking to him, petting, and then she decided to climb in. Well, where do you get on this side? It started hitting her right in her thigh and left big bruises on her hip bone. Yeah, they can be mean. Huh? Well, girl about you guys' size.
Oh, I thought you were talking about girls.
No, girl. A girl like these guys right here. They're all girls, yeah. They're girls. Okay, back to what do you want? Huh? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm on a roll right now. Anyway, here's the reason you don't want to touch them, even if you teach them, go ahead. She better have plenty of Purell. Sheep have in their wool an antiseptic. You know what an antiseptic is?
No.
It kills germs.
Oh.
It's like an oil or a grease, really. It's called lanolin. Yeah, at home your mom might use lanolin as a hand cream. Sheep have it. If a sheep got a cut, that lanolin would get in the cut and help to heal it. But they're really greasy, which means there's probably a lot of critters in there and who knows what. But probably one of those is a boy. Look at the white spot on that little one there.
I want to get
Well, by the end of the summer, they'll pretty much look like all the rest of them, and they won't have the right coloring.
Their heads are still brown.
Here,
So
sheepy,
it's
sheepy.
really important, but not at the very beginning of the pioneer time. It's more important by the time of the canal. Now,
Oh, your Spanish correct.
the Ohio and Erie Canal.
But you've been
goes
doing
pretty
this for
close to you
14
guys, right?
minutes.
And then there's a couple extensions.
I
One
have a
was
longer
called
video.
the Beaver Sandy. Those are the names of two creeks that went to Pittsburgh. The other was the Ohio. Well, Jeff, you haven't done this last year, have you? The Ohio Pennsylvania Canal. That went from Akron to Kent, Ravenna, Newton Falls, all the way to Pittsburgh. But the canal was a way you could ship stuff. It went really fast. You could get from here to Cincinnati, Portsmouth in 2 weeks. What do you think of that? I don't think man was meant to travel that fast. We'll just send women. Right?
Don't send the
So
woman.
who's got a question about the sheep? You have a question, I want to hear it. Oh, you have no question starts with my grandpa. All right, tell me your story. How do you say now? Oh, I've been learning how to talk like a codger. Well, you want to see the barn?
Yeah!
You can run up there, but wait a minute. Don't touch nothing.
Okay.
Because some of the stuff up there is not OSHA approved. Okay?
There must be animals in here. There might be. I can barely see a thing in here. Jesus, Emily. No, I'm trying to see. Whoa. Can't put this on my YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube channel?
Of course I do. Why don't I? You're going on my YouTube channel because you're in the video.
I am reading about
Yeah.
this now and the burning of it.
Why look at here? I'm trying to.
Churches, this grant. All right, the only reason I'm stopping is I want to get ahead of you. Ma'am, I need a boy and a girl. No, that's your teacher right there.
Boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl.
Oh.
You decide the girl, I decide the boy.
Okay, relax.
Black. Let me have the boy and the girl. You the girl? Okay, don't be so shy. Get over here. Where's the boy? Gotcha. Okay, you guys come over here, and then you guys come on in, and we're going over there.
Oh God, I felt like I just fell.
McClellan. No, back up, so I know who I'm dealing with. Everybody except you two. Another step. Keep going. Okay, take 1 step forward. Take 2 steps back. Simon says. Okay, wait a minute. You get your hands out of your pockets. Stand here. Right here. Perfect. Now, go on in there and take that hay. You know how to use a pitchfork? Good. Put it right there. Go. Yeah, he does. Kids in the farm, boys and girls, both had to work. Especially in the morning, you'd come out here. First thing you do is give all the animals breakfast. In other words, they need water and they need food, and in most cases they need let out. The sheep stay right down there in that section there. But one of the things about this barn, I'll get into it, this is a what are you doing? You want breakfast? Get in there and get that stuff out of there. You're just going to town, aren't you? Keep going. So kids will come out here, and the first thing you do is give the animals water. You've got chickens, you've got pigs, you've got a cow. A cow drinks a lot of water. And what else you got? You got sheep, and you got your ox, and so forth. This pen here would just be for a baby. Say we had a baby calf, and it was cold out, and the calf isn't ready. So she might stay there, or he, whatever it is. You'd keep the calf in there. First thing kids had to do was come out here and then clean out their stalls. And girls as well as boys had to do that. Keep going. Now remember when you guys are jumping up and down with your hands up? One more big one.
I feel bad at Mason for this point.
All right, let me hit that pitch for you. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Good job. You can back.
Okay.
Your hands go on it? Put your hand. Yeah, they fit fine. This is magically turned into clean straw. See, it was really nasty straw. That's why I put the boy in there. Now it's clean straw. Put it back in.
What?
That goes for the animal's bedding. Now look at these two bales here. One is straw. Straw is good for bedding. In fact, people sleep on it. You know people sleep on it? When you go to the log cabin, take a look at what the tick is. The tick is an envelope, kind of a woolen envelope that is put on a rope bed, and it's filled with straw. You gotta fluff it up some. Good job. You gotta fluff it up some. So people sleep on it, and so do the animals. But as far as, now people won't try to eat straw, but animals will, and it doesn't do them any good. You know, a cow ain't anything, but it doesn't do them any good. Now the darker bale, that's hay, and that's what they eat. They'll like that. That's got a bunch of different plants in it, and it's good for them. Do you know, since we don't have our ox over here, how many stomachs do you have? You're right, one. How many stomachs? And you got to have 3 meals to fill it up, right? They've got 4, that's right. Actually, they're chambered. But a cow has 4 stomachs. And one reason why we like ox, they're the perfect animal for pioneers to come out here with. You feed them in the morning, and they'll sit and chew on that. They burp it up. Don't ever get in front of a cow when it belches. Ooh. And don't get licked by a cow. You get licked by a cow, you stay licked all day. They don't call a cow lick for nothing. Cow's got a tongue to nail you. You have Colin. What's the matter? Oh, I thought that was you talking.
It was
That was
Layla.
you. Yeah. I bet. Yeah. So this is some of the stuff you've got to do. And you know, both boys and girls do it. Now, can you think of a job maybe just the boys should do? Come on, think. What?
None of them.
Well, somebody answer. What? That's what she's doing. Well, actually, this is clean straw. The young lad here was the one that was scooping the poop. I might save that. That's kind of a nice way to say it. What? That's another good job, but what?
Carrying water.
That's right. On those things, you can see them hanging there, are 2 yolks. I'm missing one of my buckets, so I'd stick them on you. The yolks are for using to haul water. You can haul anything. Anything go in a bucket, you can put it on that. But the yolk is good. It's a labor-saving device because instead of using your arms, you're using your back and your shoulders. So you can do a lot more. You can haul. And a cow, all the animals like water. So they would need. Now take a look at how neat she's doing this. What a wonderful job she's done. You done? Well, if you're not, keep going. Oh, give me that. So, what is a good job for a boy that a girl doesn't want to do besides scoop and poop? Boys can hold the water. There's no reason why girls couldn't either. But I'll tell you, if you can't come up with one, I'm going to tell you about a job a girl does. Remember, kids had to work really hard back then. So if you want to start your day off with breakfast, well, if you want to start your day off, you come out here, and then you get breakfast. What? You're a girl, so you tell me what a boy's going to do. You got the floor. Tell me.
Clean dishes.
What'd she say?
Clean dishes.
Clean dishes.
That's what she said.
Clean dishes.
That sounds
We're
like
in
a
barn.
girl's job. That sounds like a
Okay,
girl's
we're gonna make
job.
our bed. First thing in the morning, feed the dog.
What? Oh, you again.
Get the eggs from chicken.
That's, yeah, I'm going there next. Let me see what you want.
Carry hay.
Okay, say it louder. I'm hard to hear.
Carry hay.
What do you say?
Carry hay.
Carry hay.
Yeah, there's a good one. Now, give me a good job for a girl. Go ahead.
Milk the cows.
That's exactly right. Girls milk the cows. If you're in a family, they say it's even. 2 girls, 2 boys. Or actually, back then, probably 5 girls, 5 boys. Why are girls better? Huh?
Did you just say because they're woman?
I
Woman?
don't want to, no, nothing weird now. What did you guys say? Because you're a woman. Half the population in this country is female. So I would watch it if I were you. One of the big ones is going to come after you. Right? All right. You want to know why why women are better at milking cows? Put your hand. Girls' hands. Put that so far. Girls' hands are softer and warmer. Girls are more patient than boys. So cows appreciate those warmer, softer, more patient hands. Right? I milked a cow though. When I was a child, I thought it just took the tail and went like this. That's not the way to milk a cow. You got to know what you're doing. And I only ever did it once, so I'm not going to go there. Now, this barn really has most of what you need if you're going to go to another machine. But you're not going to touch it. This thing is so OSHA unapproved, and they haven't brought me any corn yet. Corn was the big thing. Here, I'm going to step on you. Whoops. They all out? Okay, good.
We just stepped in
Hey,
hay,
Julie.
Tay.
Do you like sweet corn?
Yes.
What?
Do you like hot buttered corn?
Yeah.
Do you like popcorn?
Yeah!
We only got one kind of corn. You're going to have field corn. Do you know what makes popcorn pop? A little tiny itty bitty drop of water inside each kernel. And when that water heats up, when you cook the corn and it heats up, just like that, it heats up and pops. So you only got one kind of corn, just like we only got one kind of pig, one kind of wheat, one kind of cow, we got a whole bunch of chickens, but that's just the way it goes. Basically the farmer who took care of the animals. And you already know this because we just talked about it. Who took care of the animals? Everybody. The kids. All the kids took care of the animals. Now the farmer's not crazy. He's not going to get one of these great big mean animals, is he? We had a cow here, and she was the same breed as our ox, called English Shorthorn Milking. And she was a sweetheart. And I used to talk about cows, and I would show an apple to Mercy the cow. And she would come galloping across the field, and I'd give her the apple, and I would talk about cheese and butter and milk and the canal, which made cheese and butter, not so much milk. But that's what she used. It was profitable. Of course, I gave Mercy so many apples that they tried to get her with calf, and they said she was too fat. It's my fault. Anyway, the animals, for the most part, were gentle. Now, the adults or the older kids will handle the ox. But there's no reason somebody this size couldn't walk around with our cow. And I wouldn't let you near the pigs. And you do have to be careful of the chickens. But the animals were, for the most, what's the matter? You think so? Yeah.
I used to ride my pig.
Huh. I've never heard of that before.
My mom used to do it.
Riding goats is fun until they get foot.
Did they ever get a picture of you doing it? That would be great. All right, now, we only got one kind of corn. And this machine, I do wish I had some corn. There's some corn cobs in there, but I need another boy. And then a girl. There's your teacher right there.
You got the boy this time, I got the girl this time.
All right. What's your name? I don't know your name. Yeah, you.
Who do we got?
What's your name? Colby.
Colby, come here. Talk about cheese.
And give me the girl will be Miss
You Colby?
Emily.
Emily. Hey, we have any Amelias?
No.
It's a name making a comeback. Turn this crank, and you guys step back a little bit. Turn it. See that says go that way. There you go. Both hands. Come on now. This machine. Slow down. Come on, I'm not going to pay you. If we had corn, we would stick it in these two holes here. While he's turning that crank, the corn on the corn cob goes round and round, and it takes all the corn off the corn cob. So the corn cob ends up, see how they will end up falling into there, but since the kernels of corn are smaller, they'll drop down in on this side. So we get all this corn, but here's the problem, guys. You can't eat, if you grabbed a handful of that, you couldn't eat it. Mom, if you want corn, wait a second, I'm on a roll. Mom would cook it. Now you think she's gonna cook the corn for the chickens? Now chickens can eat the corn, but what about the pigs? Well, they can eat the corn too. What about the cow? It'll eat it. Cow will eat anything, but it doesn't do them any good unless it's cracked. Okay, you can stop. Where's my, the girl? Do I have a girl?
Yeah, right there. Emily.
Oh, you are. Get to work. If you want breakfast, this is the thing. If you want breakfast, you better know where the chickens lay their eggs. You better go down and milk the cow, and you better. Do you like hush puppies? Do you like cornbread? Do you like
No, just go and clear away.
Johnny cakes? Do you know what a Johnny cake is? You know what a Johnny cake is? A Johnny cake is a pancake made out of corn. Now notice how that thing is moving? That means everything is moving to the end of it. Okay, you probably, since I don't have any corn, it's kind of like spinning your wheels, right? Okay, now when you're done, step back, because I don't want to get you. You don't have to stop it. I'll do it. Here we go. All right, go over here. As I said, Mom will cook the corn, but you don't cook corn for a cow. All you've got to do is grind it, to break it, to cut it up. You put the corn kernels in here, and then, where's my little one